Hello, everyone. Hello. How's everyone doing today? All right. Let's hope tonight's stream works. I mean, everything looks like it's working so far. So we'll see if it works. But more Avowed. Here we go. Hey, Maddie. How's weekend? Good. Good. I'm not sure what it was with the internet. If for some reason my everything was spinning, so I'm assuming my internet was going out. But it turned YouTube green. I've never seen it before, so that didn't make any sense to me. So I'm not sure what was going on. You don't have a lot of faith? I don't either. So yeah, for the weekend, I didn't do much. I swept out the garage. I just relaxed. Oddly enough. Okay, so my wife and I I should say. I didn't watch all of it because I was reading some. But we binge watched all 3 seasons of Love on the Spectrum. That's what we watched. And then we watched very end of the Masters, so we saw Rory win. On Love of the Spectrum, but oddly, okay, so this is not something I would normally ever would watch. Not my type of thing.
Can I borrow your pistol?
And I was thinking that
lend it out.
I was thinking that it was like, oh, this is gonna be kind of stupid and everything else. No, not at all. I was 100% rooting for all those people. I was man, I gotta have my hit the wrong button. But yeah, I was rooting for the people and some of the stuff that was just it was so good with these people. I just can't believe it. I really enjoyed it. Party management. Kai. Yeah, I'll keep these 2. Am I gonna watch the news? I've only watched about 6 episodes of Black Mirror, if even that. I've only watched a few of them.
Sentinels. To grow and flourish still, life without rot, form without death.
Jad thinks her parents are still alive in any way that matters to her.
The lake dries. Prune the bellflowers. Why should anything wilt? Endless
My
spring,
type of shows is
they
like
breathe,
Black Sails,
they flower,
Game of Thrones.
they will
Those I
never
love.
fade.
Why do you care so much?
Is the acorn not beloved of the oak? We merely ponder.
The waiting room for 4 hours.
Sing in peace. Was it not worth the change?
We can't decide that they should always have a choice.
Do we not? The bear would have spent its days in the wood. They are strong now, vibrant, better than their frail shells.
I suppose they live on in some form.
More than alive. No suffering.
Hopefully
no
everything's
end.
all right.
Sleep now. Dream of beauty and new life. We will speak soon.
I had some new ideas for my book too, so we'll see. Oh, that will be nice. Yeah, get some time to relax. 100%. Yeah, I think I got everything right. Go. But yeah, for my book, I'm having a whole bunch of new ideas I want to add to it. I was just thinking of stuff. I have my my notepad here that if I come up with ideas. So like this morning I was taking my shower probably a lot longer than I should have. Because I was just thinking of stuff in the book and then hurry up and wrote it down. But I don't know where I'm gonna add it. It's just part of the story. I kind of have a whole idea of where I want to go with it. Now, like some more stuff to add to it. So I'm yeah, but I don't know where the parts I'm thinking of I'm gonna add it.
Gods. What happened?
More murder?
A moment of your time, if you please. From one Adiran to another.
I don't like you. What are you doing here?
I go where the Inquisitor commands, just as you go where the Emperor commands. You interfered in our plans. Take it from me, Inquisitor Ludwig isn't at all pleased.
Neither am I.
In that case, maybe it's not too late to
I know.
make amends.
I had to write it down right away.
You lost the fight for Emerald Stair, and now you ask for peace? Don't make me laugh.
Hear me out. That's all I ask. Believe it or not, the Steel Garrote owe you an apology on behalf of Inquisitor Ludwig.
Bring us her severed head, and I'll consider it.
That temperament of yours is exactly the problem she's trying to solve. Our soldiers were poised to attack Fior Messivano. If you had been made aware, you would not have interfered.
The animators are harmless.
You might not want to admit it, but Fior Messivano is a settlement in decline.
And?
Weak government, chaotic farming, dangerous research. What exactly do you think you saved?
My home, which you have no right to condemn.
You've done nothing but condemn it. Shouting matches with the governor, open defiance.
I fight for my home because I cherish it, you shit-eating worm. Because I want us to survive.
Tear
And I
apart.
hope you enjoy the consequences of your actions. Fior Messivano's reliance on animancy and stubborn individualism has done nothing but drag the living lands down with them.
But yeah, for the book ideas, what I did is I was thinking of stuff in the shower. So as soon as I got out, before I started cleaning this morning, as I hurried up, started writing some stuff down before I forget. Because I'm old and I forget, and I write a lot of stuff down. I didn't come all this way to watch a settlement burn. We should be supporting them, not delivering their death sentence.
Any good farmer knows when to put down an injured animal. Look, I'm only telling you this because you deserve to know Ludwig's intentions for the living lands. If Heelgard cannot maintain a grip on the living lands, then the Steel Garrote will simply take it from him. You see, the Steel Garrote answer to the Burned Queen, not your floundering empire. And we will break from Adir if that's what it takes.
Why are you telling me this?
Because we have one thing in common. Inquisitor Ludwig sees something in you, Envoy. She wants to cultivate your potential, as she did mine. You don't want
I have
to
a
get
feeling we're gonna have a
between
boss fight
and
with her
the
later
fate
on.
of the living land, so let this serve as a warning. Our grasp on this island is going to tighten, even if it costs us allies along the way. Acceptable losses. What you do with this information is up to you, but don't get in our way a second time. It won't end well.
Making a grave error. Well, don't give me a reason. I like that.
You know I can't make that promise.
Well,
Before I let you go, a little bird sang in my ear that you're going to Shatterscarp.
Word travels fast.
it does.
Of course, that would have been impossible with these meddlesome rangers in the way.
You didn't.
I took the liberty of removing them. It's a shame, really. Honorable folk to the last.
Damn. He was a decent man. You'll pay for this.
Decent men die every day. When you arrive in Shatterscarp, give this letter to Temerity. Compliments of the Inquisitor. No need to keep you any longer. Let's hope our next meeting is under more favorable circumstances.
I won't hold my breath.
Nor should you, if you insist on interfering with our work. Be seeing you, Envoy. Sooner or later.
You've seen what happens when the Steel Garrote mess with Emerald Stair. I suggest you remember it.
Trust me, we will. Good luck with her, envoy. You're going to need it.
I didn't think it was possible to hate someone this much.
I'm sleeping with one eye open tonight.
I leveled up. Can I just kill that lady now? Oh, let's see. Wizard. Oh, I got 2 points. Do I get 2 points every these levels? Must. At level 15. I think the harvest is what we're gonna put it in. These are all passives. Okay. I'm thinking Wand Mastery is the other one I'm gonna put it in. Increases the amount of poison accumulation deal. I don't deal poison. Okay, amount of electricity, amount of fire, amount of frost. I don't really do any though. What is this? This is just magical projectiles. I guess we use Chill Blade a lot. I like the lightning, but I don't really use it much. What do we got over here? Cast upon, pierce beyond. Only 2 enemies. No. Black bow. Summons a magic bow for 30 seconds with arrows that deal high poison accumulation. Freezing pillar. Increases the amount of frost accumulation you deal by 20%. I don't know if I want any of those. Because, again, I don't use the extras for my wand as much. Let's do more damage with the wand. Nothing for my character. Alright, new zone! I'm gonna hit E again.
You came to Emerald Stair looking for answers. And now we're leaving with more questions. How do we fight the Dream Scourge? What can we do about Sapadal? And where is the garden? Not to mention why the Steel Garrote attacked my fucking home.
She believes it's in your home's in danger to the living lands. They have no respect.
Exactly. They claim to bring peace and order, but at what cost? We were lucky this time. My people will be on high alert, but that doesn't mean we're safe. The Steel Garrote are hunting anyone who doesn't conform to their vision of the living lands. Our freedom is on the line.
So on top of the Dream Scourge rotting your fields and turning kith and beast alike into monsters, now we've got a Death Guard Inquisitor and the Steel Garrote dogging our steps. Do you think Ludwig will try something similar in Thirdborn?
What can you tell me about Thirdborn?
Thirdborn's a rugged place that attracts rugged people. Lots of Rawatayans, scramble routes with no prospects back home, washouts from military or mercenary life, sailors in search of steady ground. Add to that a motley assortment of pirates, free spirits, and people who like living under the loosest grasp of the law, and you've got Thirdborn. But rumor has it something's amiss in Shatterscarp. Strange dreams, disappearances, people wandering into the desert and never returning, or coming back.
Oh, we're going to desert?
Changed.
Changed?
Their bodies and minds twisted, corrupted. Some confused and disoriented like Belena, others violent like Adelaro.
At least that tells us we're on the right track. This dream scourge is one of the weirdest things I've ever tried to hunt.
Any luck? With any luck, we'll find a way to the garden.
Right. The garden. Sure.
Everything we learned in Naku Tadek points us to the garden. Thirdborn is just a stepping stone. But we don't know anything about the garden. It could be a myth or a metaphor. Whatever the garden is or isn't, it's our only lead. We find the garden, we find the dream scourge.
Yatsali believes the answer lies in another godless ruin, Naku Kubel.
Yatsli is a master of the unknown and the unknowable. No mystery eludes her for long. If there is a path to the garden, Yatsli can lead us to it. I'd follow her anywhere.
Or maybe that god poking around your soul could give us directions.
Ask for directions. Why didn't I think of that? Kai, that's brilliant. Whatever Sapadal tells us will be filtered through a lot of metaphysical noise, but it couldn't hurt to try.
All right, let's do it.
This is so exciting. Sapadal? It's Giada. Giada Castel. If you're listening, could you please tell us more about the garden?
Castel. Why does this name sing to us? A voice through murky water. The garden stifles the notes. We cannot reach. The branches bind.
Did you get anything?
Well, for a moment, it sounded like they recognized you.
What? No. They must have confused me with someone else. Clearly your link to Sapadal isn't as strong as it was in Naku Tadek. But I'll take it over nothing.
Any other questions?
I'll pass. I've heard too many ghost stories that start this way.
Right. If I wanted to waste time, that's what I carry a flute for.
Just me then. Really? No one else has a question for the god of the living lands? Fascinating.
So let me see if I got this straight. We're looking for the garden, which might not exist. Our best lead is Yatsli, an eccentric scholar who's gone ahead to Thirdborn, where the dream scourge may be ravaging.
Don't look at me. I was fine going back to Paradise.
I wouldn't even attempt what we're doing with anyone but you three.
Stop. You're aggravating my ulcer.
Now.
Listen, I hate to ask this, but while we're in Shatterscarp, there's something I need to do. Something I owe Tama. There's an old battlefield near some Pogrunan ruins. Area called the Shark's Teeth.
All right.
Tama lost his badge there. I need to get it.
Sure, we'll go.
Thanks.
Takes courage to go back for something you lost. I wouldn't have it in me.
Get some rest. Sleep is good for the soul. I wanted to say, for all of its imperfections, Fior Messiverno deserves a second chance. Thanks to you, it has one. I won't forget it.
I'm beginning to question what the Empire is doing in the Living Lands.
No need to question it anymore. They've made their intentions clear. Just to be safe, we should remain vigilant. Sleep in shifts. Look after each other. Rest while you can. Our enemies are organized, but so are we.
Yeah.
Let's get some rest. We have a long day ahead of us.
Okay, so there is going to be a slight change in, again, in our upcoming streams. So, I just saw this weekend that Baldur's Gate 3, their patch is going to release next week. So, once we're done with this in Atomfall, we'll be doing Baldur's Gate 3. A little bit of a change that we're going to do. Okay, they're talking too much. A little bit of a change. A little bit of a change up. Because so far I've played basically 3 first-person RPGs kind of in a row. So I figured we could break up the monotony with Baldur's Gate 3 before we go into another first-person RPG. Yeah, we're doing a good run in Baldur's Gate. Yep. So I'm going to be... my main character that I'm going to make, that'll be me, is not going to be one of the new subclasses. but the 2 of the characters are going to be. And we're just going to play on normal this time. Since we've already done the playthrough, I don't need to make it harder and last longer than it should. And so we'll just do a normal run. Then we'll go to Morrowind. And then I'm thinking Cyberpunk right after that. So again, another probably first-person RPG. So, yeah, I figure with Baldur's Gate as a CRPG, it will be a little bit of a breakup on the kind of game. Won't be much. And then I think once we're done with this game and Atomfall, I think our first Friday stream after Atomfall, well, if I find enough, we might do a demo day and then Corridon we might do, or this South of Midnight we might do also. But there could be a bunch of other games that's in there too that it might switch it up with. Those are some of the things I was thinking of we might be doing.
Nope. Too unpredictable.
But surely you see the potential. It could improve navigation.
What do you want to say to me?
Thank you again for letting me join you. An animancer never misses an opportunity to embrace the unknown. Still, being an animancer feels different without Fior Messiverno. For the first time, I don't have to prove myself to anyone.
I think you're going to enjoy working for yourself.
It'll take some getting used to, that's for sure. At least now I have a place I can call my own.
I don't have much to offer besides a form of a messy camp and a bedroll.
Believe me, that's plenty. It's a shame we had to meet under these circumstances. Plague, war, maybe the end of the living lands.
We're gonna fix this island together.
I can't wait to find out how. I enjoy seeing the world through your eyes. Despite everything that's happened, you always know where to find hope. Keep it that way.
What about you?
What do you want to know?
What happened to your parents?
I suppose you deserve to know, after what I put you through. My mother wanted to expand Fior's agriculture. Feeding Emerald Stair wasn't ambitious enough. She wanted to feed the world. She thought she could break the wilderness, using animancy as the whip. Turn the living lands into a garden.
You think that's even possible?
Anything's possible, but there are significant problems to overcome. After my father put the finishing touches on the phantasmal focus, she was impatient to get started. After all, whoever controls the spirit of the living lands has nature in the palm of their hand.
So the Emerald Stair was just a prototype for a bigger plan.
Indeed, a world run by animancy. Emerald Stair was just the beginning to her. My father thought she was brilliant. Others thought she was mad. I think she was a victim of her own ambition. She wanted so much, and there was so little time to achieve it. Theoretically, her plan should have worked. But the living lands had other ideas. When she used the phantasmal focus, theory collided with reality. Everything went wrong.
What do you think happened?
I can't rule anything out, but I suspect the Dream Scourge had something to do with it. It lives in the essence of the living lands, corrupting whatever it touches. If I'm right, that means it's been here a long time, or the forces behind it.
Does animancy often change people like that?
No. To my knowledge, the accident was no everyday occurrence. But neither was the experiment. My mother transgressed on nature, on existence itself. Still, I don't understand what went wrong. When I do, then I can finish her work.
How old were you?
I was 17. That makes it... Gods, has it been 13 years already? After they died, I wouldn't go near a lab. It was ages before Quilici got me to crack open a book. I have a lot of catching up to do in my studies. Need to make up for lost time.
You knew the phantasmal focus was dangerous when you used it in Tadek?
It's just a tool. Even a wool scarf is dangerous in the wrong hands. Besides, Studying a pillar of Adra is not the same as prying apart the fabric of the living lands. My mother learned that the hard way. That's all I care to say for now.
All right.
At least, about this topic. I thought my family's research could help Emerald Stare. That it could banish the Dream Scourge from our lands. Of course, Vidaro wouldn't even give me a chance. He was afraid of history repeating itself. Still, I'm hopeful. This legacy of mine could change Animancy as we know it. And something tells me I'm close to a breakthrough. Closer than my mother ever got.
Is that what you want?
Good question. The idea of finishing my parents' work gives me a warm feeling. But do I want it? I know I've got one lifetime, and I want to do something with it.
Breaking new ground in Animancy is a good start.
I'm glad you think so. Not that I need your approval, but I like knowing that I have it. This is the one life where I am Giada Castel, Animancer extraordinaire. In the next life, I could be an idiotic tree. I have an obligation to use the time I have. No Animancer has engineered an ecosystem before.
What's wrong with being a tree?
Maybe, with a little luck, I could be the first.
How you holding up?
Well, my future is in shambles, and I have no idea what to do next. Oh, and my home is under attack by the acolytes of an insane witch god. Apart from that, fine. Truthfully, I'm a bit lost. Leaving Fior Messiverno was supposed to be liberating. We've seen and done incredible things, but I'm no closer to finishing my family's work.
Why?
The Dream Scourge? Through Animancy, I can harness the wild essence of the living lands and put it to good use. But what if I tried, only to have it lash out and destroy me? I'd be no better off than my parents. The Dream Scourge is infecting our Adra, holding back my work. Until I understand it, until I can control it, I can't do anything. I'm useless. I'm nothing.
Well, we trace the Dream Scourge to the garden. Maybe you'll find answers there.
Let's hope we live long enough to see this garden of yours. Quilici always told me to slow down, to stop and appreciate the land I'm trying so hard to fix. But how can I slow down when I only have one lifetime to get this right? I'll find answers in the garden, for better or worse.
Your surname Castell, is any connection to Castel's Folly?
That little island off of Dawnshore? None that I know of. Ignato Castel led the Valian trading company in the Deadfire Archipelago. Among other things, he invested in the future of Animancy, and apparently he had interests here.
What was Castel's Folly?
He had some ideas about moving great distances in the blink of an eye. As far as I know, he was unsuccessful. Animancy and ambition are a dangerous mixture. Intoxicating, but dangerous.
Alright, so no family connection then.
I hope not. I wouldn't want my family associated with speculation, corruption, and whatever else happened in the Deadfire. We have enough problems already.
Any idea what happened to him?
Afraid not. I've heard a lot of contradictory stories coming out of the Deadfire in recent years. Some say
I kinda wanna play that
Castle is
game.
still in power, while others think his second-in-command took over the Valian trading company. You know how it is. Wherever there's conflict, there's bound to be misinformation. Unfortunately, that's all I know. Whether or not Castle succeeded, I don't think it's folly to dream.
Alright. You ever tried Animancy on yourself?
Now that you mention it, I did try and awaken my soul, to become fully aware of my past lives. Every Animancer tries and fails. It's practically a rite of passage. So, one evening, I crept into the workshop and cobbled an invention together from spare parts. Amateur work. Then I turned it on. Big mistake. The next thing I knew, it was morning. I was floating in the fountain, and my head was pounding like a drum.
You don't need animancy for that. Just rum and a crew on shore leave.
That answers a lot of questions, honestly.
Sometimes I wonder, what if it actually worked? What if all of this happened before, and I'm just reliving the events of a past life? I try not to think about it too much.
All right. How does a phantasmal focus work?
A simple
lot of
question
questions.
with a very complicated answer.
Well, I'm just trying to do their
The device
their
is
backstory.
attuned to the spiritual
story.
energy of the living lands, much like a compass to magnetic north. But essence is chaotic by nature, as you saw with your own eyes.
I'm just wondering if they have
Imposing
romance or
order
something in
on
here.
chaos is not without risk.
Currently, she's the only person I had romance. I'm not really a big fond of bearded men. You're saying the living lands doesn't want to be controlled?
Indeed. Don't get me wrong. This invention is a small miracle, but it isn't enough. The phantasmal focus was supposed to be the start of something grand. One lever of a device that exists only in theory. Perhaps it should remain that way.
Scatter scarp?
Go on then. I'm listening.
Yeah, let's get some rest. All right,
Pleasant dreams.
let's try this cooking. Last episode, I didn't realize there's actually cooking in the game. Let's see if we can cook. Oh, we combine stuff. These are all actual food. But I haven't. Oh, here we go. Here's some ingredients. So we picked 3 ingredients. So if we do pepper. Wait. Okay, so we can make more of this. We can make some more tea. Sweet melon. Health regen. Okay, we got some raw milk. Let's make it. Raw alabaster. Flash wing. Let's just cook everything, right? Cooked rabbits. What about the stew and stuff? Int. Tuna int and maximum essence for Merc Brew. Does it say how long it lasts? Salted raw vegetables and I got a lot of vegetables on me. 1 int, 1 and resolve, and 10 maximum essence. Okay. I can make grenades? Hilt, iron, softwood. Oh. I didn't know we could make grenades. You had fish and veggies for dinner. It was delicious. I grilled some burgers. That's what I made. Ivory spinner and spoiling fire pot. Spider legs. Kraken horn. I'm not sure what that is. Oh, I think that's stuff in the water. cabbage. The cucumbers. Yeah, good. Just do 100% to health and essence regen speed from food. What else we got here? We got stew. Oh, a stew is nice. Okay. Beetle jerky, spiced beetle sausage. Is this... Do I have every cooking recipe but those three? Do I have any more of this?
Oh, Giada?
Nope.
Your weird device thing was making a noise last night.
Really?
Smash burgers? No, just regular burgers. They were already pre-made patties. It's been sitting in the freezer for a while.
You smell death here.
Listen to me. Look here. Can you focus on my voice? Can you hear me clearly?
Yes, I can hear you. I'm just dizzy.
Watchman's log. My regiment called to Eagle's Reach. No idea why. I took a double shift. Everyone's uneasy. Maybe it has to do with all the Adherans. I don't know.
How many did you lose?
Probably is.
Too many. Not even counting the ones we had to put down because they turned into dream thralls.
I had to put down 3 good men myself. Telling their family. That was worse.
What did they?
Don't talk to me like you're the only one who understands hardship. Another Adiran, Kutabao.
Hold on. This isn't one of mine. Or Ludwig's. You must be the envoy Hilgard told me about.
Well, you picked a damn fine time to show up.
Both look like Andra's mortar spat on you.
Drowning in salt water would have been preferable. Dream Thralls ambushed us an hour ago. We're still counting the dead.
Our dead, to be precise.
We lost soldiers too, protecting your people.
Yes, how heroic. Protecting Kith from Adiran dream thralls.
Are the Dream Thralls all Adheran?
No, but most are. Our troops haven't been spared, and more are falling ill.
In all their military might, your Adiran comrades decided to go wandering through the desert, despite my advice. And now we're all paying for their idiocy. Thirdborners and Adirans alike.
We've since pulled back to Eagle's Reach until more reinforcements arrive to contain the Dream Thralls. Whatever your intentions here,
Definitely more Dream
Envoy,
Thralls
it's
we're
not
fighting
worth
now.
it. Better to go back to Paradise where it's safe.
No part of Living Lands is safe.
Not an encouraging thought, but a true one.
At least you have your guard up. Maybe you'll even make it to Thirdborn.
How about
We've
third
been through
base?
a lot already. This isn't our first terrifying ordeal.
Look, Envoy. Kith aren't too keen on Adirans at the moment. Rumor of what happened in Fjord is already starting to spread. Just watch your back, all right?
I'll keep it in mind.
Good luck, Envoy. Gods protect you.
And they're not fighting over territory, they're fighting over who has suffered the most. We live in unusual times.
Well, I suffered the most because I was killed. Anything in here?
God, I hate this posting.
This isn't a place to just stand around.
Good. I'm not standing. I'm running. that jump? Oh, hell no. Another way through, maybe? I hear a chest. Don't by me stealing your shit. Chest. Trying to get all the resources so I can just do massive upgrades again.
What have we gotten ourselves into?
I'll never leave out here again.
Okay.
Yeah.
Feels like there's something over there. I can get up over there. I can't jump that.
Makes the shack stop smouldering. Why any of our people settle here by their own will.
A camp green area there.
Fools.
Well, we warned them not to settle in the
I like how it has different biomes in here, but I like the forested ones better.
Kill them. It was just an accident.
Okay, is there a way I can get over there? Looks like there's something up there. But I can't make that jump. I don't see another way over there. Yeah, I don't see a way over there. I can't jump that far, so. Oh. What am I rating the game overall? Maybe about 7. About a 7. I don't think the game itself is amazing. But I am having a decent amount of fun in it.
Bloodborners have been on edge ever since the... Ah, welcome to the shit, envoy. Sorry for the mess, but it can't be helped. Not when a fucking horde of dream thralls screams up the path. At least they're not coming out of the fucking rock like they did in the mines. Ugh.
The story isn't, to me,
Spiders.
extremely gripping.
Nothing is spared this plague. Neither the land, nor the creatures who inhabit it.
Aye, a living nightmare. They
But it's kind of
swarmed
skewed because
just
these
like that.
is my favorite
These
type of
dream
games.
scourge people don't eat their kill.
Where are these mines?
Follow the path down. You'll see the elevator. It's broken now, but the mines are just on the cliff above.
I used to hear stories about cave-ins up there. Watch your
I
step.
may switch late a little bit later, maybe my
skull when you're
for
up
weapons,
there.
just
You've
to
gone
see
too far. You'll know it when
maybe
you
differences
see
in
it.
combat. Why do we have soldiers in the mines?
The powers that be decided we'd help Thirdborn reopen an old, abandoned sulfur mine. Help arm Thirdborn against the Dream Scourge, you see. Make friends. But it's not my place to talk about any of it.
Alright, might take a look for herself.
If it please you, sounds like they need all the help they can get.
Normally, spiders are beneficial to an ecosystem.
Fires in the
There's
mine!
nothing normal about this.
Where's this at? Oh, I think it's the mines I was looking at.
You there? Please!
Help us! We need help!
Darren! Please!
The hair!
We need help!
Our parents,
We were out finding food, but when we came back, they'd changed.
they attacked us, tried to rip us apart.
Did you say your parents changed? Oh no.
We locked them inside the house, but we don't know what to do.
You both should find shelter in Thirdborn. It's not safe.
You'll be taken care of, I promise. Just don't look back.
They're going to kill them!
Shh. It'll be okay, Tamamu. They're in our home by the cliff face.
No, no. Mother. Father.
Please. Try to make it fast. And let us know when it's over. We'll need to do the last rites.
Let us know when it's over.
All right.
Gods, what a thing to say about one's family.
Okay, there. Okay, let's follow this way down.
Eye sharp. Dream thralls ahead.
Move out there!
I'm sick!
Come and get
I'm sick!
Come on!
Stragglers from Eagle's Reach. They weren't ready for this.
Just like the good old days.
Okay. Okay, so the mines. Live it right here.
Hard to believe it's been 6 years since I saw this place.
We see you!
I see you too. Oh, oh God!
Stay away from Thirdborn homespun or a deer in armor.
Did it just turn into
Must the
liquid?
living land suffer?
Okay, there's something up there I wanted to get, but I missed. Figured that I saw the Dream Scourge there. I'd rather not jump on them if I fail. Hurry! Little red creek there.
We weren't bad company, were we?
That's neither here nor there. Just don't want to get killed.
Want to get killed?
I don't know why we don't use a simple pulley system. If they hadn't made this thing so complicated, it'd be fine.
Oh, it's broken. So they're maybe over this way. I don't know.
Yeah.
Apparently that's not where I could be jumping. No, this is not a way to go up. Alright, so there has to be a different way up. I don't see a way jumping up here.
I I don't know when the dream thralls are going to attack.
Yeah, so there has to be a different way around. Right? Go! There has to be another way in. Syrups!
On sick! Couldn't have done it better. Come and get me! What's your place?
Where's he at? I'm stuck! Get off my dick!
Coming from your right.
On sick!
Let me catch my breath.
Little bastards! Jetta, what are you doing? Get rid of these damn things. Yeah, she just keeps crapping out babies.
I was worried for a second.
I was too, because you were failing to protect me. Normally colored water is bad, so we're just going to avoid it. Something right there.
Yeah.
Ah! Try that again without falling. So we're in a little house on the prairie. Came out leeches all over. That would suck. It looks like maybe something's there. I don't really see anything we can do here. Is that a pun? I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't think when I talk, I just talk. I have a mine up here.
Who disturbs us? Unseek! You tear it off!
Let's see what you got.
Another soul for the...
I am Taka Harunta, a practitioner of healing who dedicated his study to his life to the weal of his kith. If you're reading this, I fear my effort has washed away the accursed affliction beneath the churning waters I have failed. I only pray that I'll be forgiven of any harm I have caused. Take your salted food. I hear birds or something.
Who are you? What do you want?
What do you want?
We don't have to know each other.
No, we don't. You're not here.
I don't owe you any answers. Go away. Some of us are trying not to be found. Some of us just... Fuck. Fuck! I should have been there for him.
What happened?
They... No. The whole unit was
So
pinned
thirsty
down. No
tonight.
escape. I couldn't have saved them. No chance. Gods, what am I gonna do?
Can I help you?
No, no, no. Nobody can help. I got myself into this mess. It's my fault, all of it. Can't go back to third board. Can't go through Eagle's Reach. This place is just fucked. It's all fucked.
We should leave him be.
We
Let him find his own way.
should. Okay, see if this way's to the mine. A lot of effort here trying to get to the mine. This don't look like it either. Equipment upgrade available. Visit the camp. It can wait. Oh, there's a camp up ahead too. Deadfall Highlands. Oh, this is some Scourgies.
Oh, I used to love stargazing up here. Camp on one of these buttes, and you've got a defensible position.
One for you! Hey! Over here!
Oh, nice dodge.
Unseek!
Can't really dodge that though.
Purge the blight!
Unseek!
Whoa! Where'd you come from?
He's also... Unseek!
Let's see what you got.
Well struck.
You've got better aim than a sharpshooter, Giada.
You hitting on her? What's the drink tonight? Been drinking that 1919 root beer still. I got a 12 pack of it. So it'll take a little while to finish that off. 12 streams altogether.